Well, a lot has happened. I said I was going to take a break, and I didn't, so that's awkward.
It is so hard to stop.
Welcome to another day of viewing on public access television. We hope you enjoy today's programming.
So, okay, I'm just gonna show you guys around, I guess, to the different changes that I've made. Well, let's just start here, I guess. The Main Street. There's a Main Street now. For the most part, it's blocked out. Actually, let me get rid of the UI. So, it's mostly blocked out, and I will show you guys around and kind of my ideas behind what I want to try to do. Also, don't mind these massive things. They're like height limits for me, but yeah, the Main Street. I was thinking of combining different themes to kind of make a weird, funky little Main Street. You know, we have like some Art Deco inspired thingies happening, but it's also like, oh, it's also like the aquatic theme. We have a beautiful door.
Where's the door hole? Goes right there. See, I drew it with a magic marker.
This is like a mythology build. That's some weird glitching happening. Anyway, like a mythology building, just like an Art Deco thingy. Just a memento.
Yes.
The color scheme worked a little too well, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put that there. I mean, what a lovely interior. I mean, it has all four walls. It's beautiful. But this was gonna be like a hot dog thing, kind of like Casey's Corner, but the color scheme of the awning just kind of fit really well with the color scheme that I already had on the building. But I did build this cute little like raised platform where you can just kind of like chill out and like look at things if these umbrellas weren't at eye level. I mean, oh look, there we go. Well, now all you're seeing is a bar. What a lovely view. Hello. Okay. Yeah.
Pole footage. I hope you guys like my quality pole footage.
There's also like a little side street over here, which is kind of fun. And this is just like, you know, it's just, look at that, a carousel!
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
Okay, calm down, Dee.
So I built a whole new hub. Kind of inspired by Epic Universe. Kind of. I don't really know how that park is laid out. I know it's huge. I know it has lots of paths and lots of gardeny thingies. So this is kind of Disney-esque. I don't even know. It's weird, and I need to maybe put like some bricks along here or something, and like, you know, make it look more solid, and put like some more lights and benches and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I think it's a fairly good, you know, like idea of what I want to do. So we have Aqualand over here. We know Aqualand. And then if we continue this way, we're like, oh wow, like what is happening over there? Like, wow, what a cool hub. Wow. Wowee. And then there's some waterfalls, which I can't, like, I need to hide those, but I can't make them too low. Or like, I don't really know how to hide them because like the water needs to come out at a certain point, but those things are like at like the spawning point, so I don't really know. Like those are specific to, it's, you know what, waterfalls are hard and I need to work on hiding these things better, but it's difficult because that's just kind of how the effects need to be, like the levels. Like, you know what, this what I'm saying doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but look, there's a whole new theme, and well, that's kind of a neat view. But yeah, we have a whole new little like mythology section that I'm working on, and the theming has taken a while, and I think it's really cute though. This gate might change because I'm not too happy with it. Anyway, yeah, we have a little Mount Olympus. I think it's kind of cute. It's like kind of funky, and it's kind of like wibbly and wobbly, and there's not really much order to it, which I kind of like. And we have a little village over here, a little like Greek village You can kind of see the Aqua Castle, but I tried to hide it as best as I could because it's like right there. So yeah, we have a little village. I've blocked it out, not really done too much detailing. This is a chief beef. I think that's a souvenir thingy, and then I'm not sure what that is. And there's toilets right behind here, but this shares a building with the Aqualand things. So they share like a kitchen, and in theme parks, right? Like you have a lot of the different restaurants that are kind of attached to like the same kitchen. So like Pecos Bill and another one. So like one half is this, the other side is that. So that's kind of what I'm trying to emulate here. And so we have this little like Grecian Santorini inspired little cliff face thing. I might move this tree because it's kind of like right in the way. And honestly, how dare you, tree? But it's fine. Down here is going to be like a little cave system that leads to Aqualand with like these big holes in the ceiling. Where you're like, oh wow, like what's that? And then it transitions from like purple rocks to gray rocks, and look, Aqualand. It's a pretty tight area, but I think I can get it to look pretty all right. And then we have Mount Olympus over there. But before I do that, I do want to show you this little area up here because there's a little like ice cream place. Oh look, our mascot. Hello. Okay, yeah, this is our little ice cream place. It has like some really cool views of everything, and it's going to be really tricky to try to figure out everything that's going on here. Not really, it's just like rocks and things, but I need to keep this viewpoint in mind for a lot of stuff going forward, which is going to be a little difficult, I think. But that's okay. And then if I go down here, you have like a little restaurant thingy potentially, and then
Yes.
this coaster, I don't really... Okay. The issue that I have is I really want there to be 2 specific distinct rides in this area, or more, but, okay, let me get out of this camera and explain. So, I really want a multi-dimensional coaster to kind of go around and like peek through and have different doors that open in different like I have like a vision in my head of what I want it to look like. I'm just not sure if I can get it to look like how I want it to look like. What? So I don't know. It's gonna be a challenge, and I did build a dark ride thingy over here, and I was gonna do this, but then I realized that having this open air bit right next to the cliffs wouldn't really be a good idea, and also I need to cover this show building a little bit with some purple rocks. So it's gonna be a lot happening on this side over here. I'm kind of like, if it's mountainous over here and there's gonna be like lots of cliffs and things, I think it would be a good idea to have this coaster to kind of cover a lot of that, because rocks cover a lot of stuff. And then that can kind of lead into Mount Olympus over here. And then like maybe this can be the station for it instead, or this can be the station for the dark ride maybe that goes into like the underworld. I really want to have like an underworld with like a big neon like Las Vegas arrow pointing down. That would just be really funny, I think. This land is definitely a big work in progress. Like this should be water, but it's just, well, okay, so if I fill this with water, right, like there maybe, that might be too high, but you know, just you get the idea of the water being there. So it's all about sightlines. I don't know why I'm crazy about sightlines, but they have to be perfect, and if they're not, then, well, that's it. It is what it is. But I might even change the angle of this path so it's a little closer, because, well, this land is going to be kind of awkward butting against this thing. It's going to be like this situation again, where it's very tight and squished, and I don't really know what this theme is going to be. I think it's going to be like fantasy, but we don't really have fantasy yet, so I need to figure that all out. But yeah, so for now, this is my big project, trying to piece together this thing. I want a dark ride into coaster, but I don't really know exactly where I want them to go yet. So that's a problem. This is a cool idea, only it sticks up way too much. You know, it's kind of just a mess. But it's fine. You know what? It's a work in progress. But I also did some work over here. This is a Cabana Bay inspired hotel that I was working on in another map, and then I imported it into this one. And the aquatic theme is just really colorful and awesome, and so I really wanted to try to incorporate that into some hotel if I could. Also, speaking of sightlines, where is it? Where is the little guy? So if you're back here and you're walking up to the big castle, you can see little Mount Olympus over there. So, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it might be. I think it's kind of funny, just have like a little like, oh, what is that? You know, kind of thing, but it might be too distracting. I think that's fine though. You know, this hotel. So it's inspired by the Aqua theme and Cabana Bay, and I think I'm gonna call it like the Reef, because these kind of look like a reef. I don't know, but I like the palm tree sticking through them. I like this little like circular thingy. So yeah, and I have like some basic pools that just came as blueprints in the game. Just kind of placed them down as like an idea of where to put things. And then I was inspired by the Cabana Bay towers they have. I don't know what they're called, but these are the kelp towers because they have like little wavy things on the outside. So it's kind of like kelp. I think this would be kind of like an interesting place to stay. You know, if you're in like one of these towers and you can just look out and you're like, wow, it's the backside of water. It's the eighth wonder of the world. Anyway, wait, literally, because Aqua. Okay. And then I have another hotel plot over here. I was thinking of doing like a more like a Polynesian theme potentially. And then I was working on laying out the entrance. This is going to be like a road heading in. And then there's going to be like, this is the bus area. This is going to be to the parking lots or the parking garages maybe. And then this is going to go down like a ramp. This is going to be like employee access only. And it's going to go down like a little ramp. And then, well, actually, it's not going to be just employee access because you have to get to the hotels too. So I retract that statement. This is going to be just a road, and it's going to go down and underneath the path that leads into the park. So, but trying to figure out where to put the booths to like get your tickets, and then try to figure out what to do with this beginning area is kind of a problem. So I don't really know exactly what to do, but you know, I'll cross that bridge literally when we get to it, I guess. So. But for now, I am working on the mythology area, so yeah. But that's an update on the park. So for now, this is where the park is at. It's a weird little combination of a lot of different things. So we have plots for more little lands, maybe Western, maybe sci-fi if that theme gets released. I don't know, but it's shaping out to be a pretty cool little theme park. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. All right.